as one of the most popular VR games ever, had 51,000 reviews and made, according to Wall Street Journal, 250 million as of October 2022, which is
51,000
quite
reviews on MetaQuest Store.
on MetaQuest Store, yes.
And these guys have 61K on IM
Exactly. That's
and
exactly
52K on IM Security?
Yes.
So are we looking at the most successful VR game studio?
Exactly. Yes. Period. Most successful games, period.
Okay.
That's full stop right there. It's insane.
It's 4 a.m. and we're rolling the dice. Matei drops knowledge made of golden eyes. Felix with ads making those coins rise. Jack up designs, worlds chasing the sky. We're the 2.5 gamers, the midnight crew. Talking UA adverts and game design too. Matei, Felix, Shaka bringing the insight. We're rocking those vibes till the early daylight. Matei, UA, master eyes on the prize. Tracking data through the cyberspace skies. Felix stacks dollars like a wizard in disguise. Jacob's crafted realms lift us to the highs. 2.5 gamers talking smack. Slow hockey stick, got your back. Ads are beautiful, they light the way. Click it fast, don't delay.
Can get you backstage, but that's not the admin guy.
My disappointment is immeasurable and my day's ruined.
Oh, I can't wait. Oh, so good.
Oh my god, yeah, that's pretty good. Welcome everybody. Thanks for cheering me up a little bit.
Meow, meow,
Meow.
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 Yeah, this is gonna be a meow episode.
Meow.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Meow, and I'm a meow and I'm a security. I'm a cat and I'm security. But I am actually Matej Lančarič.
No, I'm Felix Broberg.
Meow.
Meow.
And meow. That was pretty smooth. We are your meow hosts today. Because today we're talking about not one game, but two games. So we have,
You mean 2 games?
2 games. Yeah, 2 games. 2 games. I'm security and I'm cat. It's almost the same game, but different.
And yeah, we're talking about these games together. They're both, I guess, published by Astotti.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's not,
Yeah,
but they have pulled another cat out of the bag. For those of you who don't know, we've talked quite a lot about Astotti in the past. Basically, during the hyper-casual era, they started off building games exclusively for Ketchup, which was then sold to Ubisoft. And then after a while, they left doing games exclusively for them. And then they made games for Say Games. And they are one of the most downloaded studios in the world, a couple of billion downloads. And now
How do you
they are
download
broken
the
up.
studio?
What?
You said they're most downloaded studios. Like I'm asking,
Okay,
like,
well,
how do you download the studio?
most downloaded games, right? And now they have broken out on their own, and they're making games. And this is, I guess, their first breakout hits as a standalone, or
Well, seems so.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
I mean, Idlebreaker was doing quite fine.
It's definitely
Yes.
not doing this.
this is different scale. This is
Yeah, I know.
another
Yeah,
different.
yeah.
The thing
Yeah.
is that, again, you don't see the games they did for the hyper-casual publishers, like the Voodoo, Say Games, and
Yeah,
Ketchups
yeah.
here on their
No,
account.
they were
so...
never made for Voodoo. It was only Say Games and Ketchup.
Okay, so
Yeah.
yes, as you said, you don't see it on the portfolio, but somewhere like 2022 or somewhere there.
And it's so big I can't even see properly.
Yeah. So basically, for March, they're doing like 4.5.
Can you
million.
zoom in,
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
please?
I didn't bring my binoculars.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do last 90 days.
Yeah. Ooh,
Or
Oh,
maybe even like
That's
last 30
better.
days.
30 days.
Yeah.
This is new. This is hot off the
This
press.
is hot.
This is
Yeah.
breaking news.
So
yeah.
yeah, somewhere the start of March, I'm Security and both I'm Security and I'm Cat started doing something like 250,000 downloads a day, basically.
Well, I was doing research and then like guess who name came up? Like Mr. Jakub Remiar and his fucking post from LinkedIn like a week ago. I was like, Jesus Christ.
There you go.
I mean, I'm researching my own colleague on the podcast. Jesus
You did
Christ.
the research, meaning you took my research?
No. It was part of the research.
Anyway.
All right.
A
A lot of downloads anyway.
Yeah, a
in
lot
the
of
last 30
downloads.
days.
As you've seen it, pretty much the whole craze started something like end of February with I'm Security, and then I'm Cat kind of supercharged it.
So I'm Security launched on February 15. I'm Kid on February 23.
Yeah. February 23 already. Okay.
It says, this is what it says.
Yeah. Okay.
At least it was released.
Yeah. We're not talking really about the revenue because these games have some incremental revenue, but again, it's not IP based; it's ad based mainly. And you'll
But
see.
what you need to do, and say, it's the like, where is it coming from?
Yeah.
And then there is some revenue. There is some revenue, at least like.
It's quite like
Okay.
it's kind of funny. It's like for I Am Cat, Germany in the last 2 weeks has gone nuclear, and Germans, they love a good simulator. So I guess it's the
They
first
love a
time
good
that,
cat, yeah.
I Am Cat.
Okay, so plot twist here. These games are actually originally VR games.
There you go.
So if you go on actually, like this is the New Folder Games, the developer of the game's website. And you see that both I'm Cat and I'm Security are available on MetaQuest VR store. Steam.
You hear this right. MetaQuest and Steam.
Yes. Steam not yet for the, I think
You
only
need the VR set.
Yeah. Only I'm Cat, but still this game requires a VR headset, so it's not PC.
Yeah.
It's PC VR on Steam.
PC VR.
Could these be the first VR games that have actually made any money?
It seems so.
Yeah.
They're not VR games anymore if they're on the mobile stores.
Because VR is bullshit.
I don't know, man. Like there are games that make like pretty good money, but just few, like Beat Saber and stuff.
Well, yeah, this is kind of like a Beat Saber scale, actually.
Yeah, it's like
that's the thing.
I think
Beat Saber made a lot of money.
Yeah, Beat Saber made a lot of money, but Beat Saber is
a lot of money. Meaning, is I have the numbers actually. So the Beat Saber is one of the most popular VR games ever. Had 51,000 reviews and made, according to Wall Street Journal, 250 million. As of October 2022,
51,000 reviews on MetaQuest store.
On MetaQuest store, yes.
And these guys have 61K on IM
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That's
and
exactly
52K on IM Security.
Yes.
So are we looking at the most successful VR game studio?
Exactly. Yes. Period. Most successful games. Period.
Okay.
That's full stop right there. It's insane. It's insane.
I didn't even notice the scale on VR.
Yeah. No. So it's like that. Like, so there's also the review is 4.9, right? That's like
really. I need to double
crazy.
check.
Yeah, just go there.
Yeah, I'm going there. Let me check.
So like why? And so I was reading some of the news and
really 52,000.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I'm not making this up. This
was bought by Facebook.
Yes, this was bought by Facebook. So guys, maybe. Well, anyway, so there is our friend Ryan from Push to Talk newsletter, and I was talking to him multiple times, and I found like a I'm Cat kind of random VR game making like hundreds of millions kind of article. And he was trying to get some answers from the New Folder Games and ask like what are the specific numbers. Like, we can't disclose sales figures, but we can confirm I Am Cat is currently leading in monthly game rankings. And the question was like, can you ask like why do you think this is such a popular game?
Germany.
The answer, like, there aren't many fun VR games
to begin with.
This is like the golden answer. I love it. It's a golden answer. It's so amazing. And get this. So yeah. So there was this. The I'm Security, and then like the question was like, how did you even come up with the idea? So the team at the New Folder Studio has been creating VR games since 2019. So the idea for I Am Cat originated from the team's love for pets, obviously, cats especially, that every team member owns one. So during a team call, someone joked around like being a cat with a paw instead of a hand, and that sparked the idea. So they had a call about my security, and then one guy said, "What if I'm actually a cat and I was like, and I'm instead of hand as in security, I'm security. I'm just using my paws." I was like, "Fuck! Like this is such a great idea." So they started developing this game in 2023, and then since then, like now released it to the wild.
And now,
I mean, on
now
mobile,
they're all
yeah.
driving Ferraris.
Man, like I remember the hype and the whole thing in 2012, where like
Yeah.
VR was supposed to be the next frontier, and
Oh, yeah,
whatever. And here we
Every
are,
year I've been in
13
gaming.
years later, and this
13
is the
years,
best
here
thing
we are.
it can do. You're telling me this? Like,
mean,
cat
I
from
mean, this-
first person?
I mean, like, but this is such
It's
such
so
amazing
good.
idea. Like, you know,
Yeah.
you do remember Goat Simulator?
Of course,
Yeah.
this is Goat
Yeah,
Goat
Goat
Simulator on
Simulator
steroids. Exactly, it's
Yeah.
on steroids. It's even better because you can do basically everything with cat.
It is like Tom and
As a
Jerry the
cat.
game.
Yeah, and like I was like, you can just throw
So
X on the grandma and like all the different things. It's so crazy.
So we missed this. Do you think Astotti was just like, hang on, let me call these new folder guys and let me bring this to mobile?
I mean, have you
Yeah.
been sleeping or just living
Yeah,
under
could
the
be.
rock when
Like-
all these simulators like from oh, Jesus my Christ, coming from Steam
Yeah. Like
on
the supermarket
mobile, like this is
simulator
exactly
trend and
exactly.
everything. There's
It's
like the
exactly
new.
this.
I'm digging a hole or whatever. The
Yeah,
latest
I'm
one.
waiting for
Yeah.
that to be on
That's
mobile.
gonna happen also.
Dig a holes on mobile?
Yeah, but this makes sense because this was like the
Yeah.
I Am the Cat game was release date on MetaQuest 5th December 2024.
Yeah.
So it's literally like 3-4
Yeah,
months ago, which I guess is the time when they ported the game to mobile kind of
So look,
compatible version.
they said no.
Because security was in June 2024.
Yeah, so it says here AMCAT started in Q1 2023, and just about a year later, the game was launched in early access. 5 months after launch, the game has amassed more reviews than the majority of other MetaQuest titles.
Put together.
But I think like this is also the thing that you know that the guy said that like it speaks volumes about like what else is on the store, which means like if this is the best, it's not really being the best, but being the only kind of
Exactly, yeah,
fun
like, that's
one.
the thing.
Can
So
you-
it's
Yeah, can you show the game, Jakub, what it looks like on mobile?
Yeah.
Because the video looks a lot of fun, but like on mobile, it's
Let's go to I'm the
Yeah.
Cat one. This one actually I think is much better than I'm Security.
man. But
Yeah.
if it might, it is way better.
yeah.
But if when we're playing the game or just even watching the videos, like you're just doing so many crazy shit when I'm security. I mean, seriously, it's so funny when I was
didn't
watching all
understood
the UAs.
Was the I'm Security progression like fail state? Like what do you even do there? Like other than like
Well, you just
torment
just-
people or whatever.
exactly
You
that's it.
dig into your subconscious that you can reject, and you can be the
It's like
person on
those
the
old
power
games.
trip.
Like you remember this ragdoll game where you have like a guy and you like throw stuff on him and like
Yeah.
waterboard him or whatever and stuff. That's the like same thing. Anyway, important thing I wanted to mention: both games have this very cross promo menu. That one has icons on the left side, I guess, because of the giant traffic, and the other one literally like you choose like new locations. If you go the other side, you choose new games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you even choose normal games, like there's Idle Breaker there. So it's not even like just cross promo between these two games. But yeah, just saying.
I know. I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah. So I'm still on the house because it's hard. It's like really hard. The ads are literally mandatory. Like
Yeah.
they're mandatory.
Let's talk about that because you're playing right now on Google, and I just want to make a really interesting observation here. So, do you remember this whole hullabaloo that was a couple of years ago when everyone was saying hyper casual is dead because Google are changing the rules on when you can show interstitial ads?
Mm-hmm.
So this was 2.5 years ago. Everyone in the industry was
intrusive.
like, yeah,
Intrusive,
everyone was like, oh my God, hyper casual is dead because you can't show interstitials anymore. Bullshit. We called bullshit on it then. I call bullshit on it now because essentially what they do with their interstitial strategy is every 60 seconds, they basically show an interstitial ad, right?
Yeah.
And average gameplay on I Am Cat per day is like 18 minutes, meaning that they're probably showing anywhere between 16 to 17 interstitial ads per day per user in this game. See, here's a countdown, the 20 countdown going down.
Yeah.
And I don't understand how they get away with it, or
Yeah.
that Google don't care and this was a big
Yeah,
fat
they don't
nothing
care.
burger.
Yeah, they
Because
don't care.
every 60 seconds they're showing an interstitial ad. So you can get a sense of the ad revenue because we have millions of DAO and a lot of interstitial ads.
Yeah, all
So
the
just going to
interstitials,
leave
yeah.
it there. But interesting observation.
Okay, that's interesting. And we got the ad for
Oh.
Empires of Puzzles by Puzzling a Boar.
The thing is, if you're showing that many interstitial ads, you don't need the banner ads.
Yeah, we don't need to banner ads, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, back to the game. So let me talk a little bit what you actually do in it, because I think it's quite interesting. The thing is that it's just like completely adapted to mobile, because all of the functions, like you could see that this was not built for a mobile game, or like the monetization or progression of it was not like mobile friendly. The games seems to have like finite content, so you just run through them and that's it. In I'm the Cat kind of sense, I guess you run through different rooms or environments and then like the game ends, which are still like a lot of them. But for instance, you know, the usual, let's say, quest marker, like where you supposed to go here in this whole giant house, watch an ad to even get that. There are literally items scattered around the house. Hello, Granny. Like this shocker.
Taser.
Yeah, taser. Or there's a baseball bat, or there's like a banana here that you need to, there it is. You need to watch ads to. Then, for instance, there are these like playing machines where you were literally supposed to hit 10 moles or catch 4 mice. And in order to even interact with it, you need to watch an ad. There's like the button suddenly here, like watch an ad.
You're missing the point here, because basically the tasks that you give, one of the tasks, for example, is whack 10 moles. And basically, even to complete the task and to start the mole, you need to watch a rewarded ad.
That's what I just said. There we go.
Random Duolingo appears.
It's like an ad simulator. It's like literally
every 60 seconds. I timed it. Every 60 seconds, there's an interstitial ad.
And the no ad offer also kind of pops into your face like from time to time. Like even though I clicked it now.
$4.59. That's quite cheap, right?
Yeah, it's quite cheap, definitely. But still, like IP revenue is shit.
Yeah, of course.
So for instance, now we got the mission to kind of touch 6 paintings. So we touch 6 paintings. There we go. And then we can double the fish that we got, whatever that means. And I don't even know what to do with the fish. Like, do you like do something with them, or like do you buy something with them? Like,
Dude, Yaka, I think you're thinking too much about it. The fish don't matter. It's about the ads.
But why do you like multiply something that you don't need in the first place?
Because you want to multiply something. It's like, why do you think? Yeah, like why?
Yeah, we need to play the piano. I'm guessing we'll need to play it for an ad, of course.
Watch it.
Yeah, Harry Potter twins promoting a Harry Potter game.
Oh
you know, here's the weird thing, right? So this is Google's new double stack ads. But anyway, the new ad format, but the crazy thing is, like, when you watch a rewarded ad, the cooldown timer before an interstitial is pretty much non-existent. So it's like everything on the ad monetization is super aggressive.
Yeah.
What the?
Do you guys care to guess what the ad revenue is? Because we've been through all the ad placements. We've been through the interstitial here.
Man, I'm literally like remembering you and like dollar signs popping in where you said like, "Oh, what shit games are we playing? These games are shit," and then like you counted the ad revenue. Oh, these games are great.
Yeah. Exactly what happened. Like...
All right, so session length according to Sensor Tower is 18 minutes and 3.2 sessions a day. So that means
more than
is
60
probably
minutes.
around 16 interstitial ads, probably on an ad viewer rate of around 75. I put rewarded ads at basically ad viewer rate of 65% and 3, because if you're actually playing this game, you need to watch the rewarded ads to do anything. You're doing great, Jakob. This is beautiful.
Yeah, I know sound.
Yeah.
Right. So
still,
in the last 30 days, right? Germany has skyrocketed, so it's one of the biggest geos. But then America is also really big. So 144,000 users in the States, 104,000 users, 4,400,000 users in the States. Android 122,000 users in the States in the last 30 days. Total DAU worldwide, including everything, is 1.6 million DAU, according to Sensor Tower, meaning that this game right now is generating $171,000
I would say
a day.
150. I would say 150, but 170 that's even better.
Yeah, nuts.
This
right?
thing has 2.6 million DAU.
I mean,
It's
I'm not sure.
massive.
Yeah, of course.
Oh my god. And first is still even US and then Germany.
Yeah, but look how Germany's grown in the last, like, all the Germans get out of
All
work
the
and they want to
yeah,
do
yeah.
the simulator, right? They've been in the crane, sick of playing crane simulator. Now they want
You mean farming simulator?
The
Yeah.
farming crane simulator and then supermarket simulator as well. at some point.
But how long can you sustain this, right? That's like,
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like I think they just need a little bit of depth in the game, and then they can sustain it on the IIP side, right? Because that's what
the
happened
IP revenue is 2%.
Yeah, I know now. Yeah, but see, that's the thing. I mean, that's the
Sorry,
thing.
1.5.
Yeah, that's the thing. What supermarket simulator did after listening to our podcast, right?
Hmm.
So that was quite good.
I don't even know where to add more ads here, right? Because even adding banner ads, like if I just toy around with it here, let's say that I put in the banner
into
ads
the
here.
mirror, Mister.
Mirror.
Huh?
Yeah.
Where's the mirror?
There is a mirror.
Why I didn't like
Oh, there's
the clock, not the
clock.
mirror.
A mirror somewhere downstairs. I think.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, in the kitchen, maybe, in where you have your.
There's like aquarium.
Yeah.
It's an ad.
There's an ad. Oh, there's water. Food.
Water. Ooh.
Okay. See, this is the point that like stuff's interactable, that you can like touch it, move it, break it, and so on. So it's just like a
Yeah.
nice simulation thing. That's
It
like,
is.
it's like again a play on gold simulator, probably just much more popular and much more, I guess, immersive. Where did you saw that mirror?
I'm not sure anymore.
I haven't
but
seen
this-
a mirror, so.
there is one.
But we're recording this
and-
on April Fool's, so I don't know, you know?
Anyway, yeah, it's a pretty nice AI reflection of you.
Where?
So, yeah.
I don't
Anyway.
think so. Is there? Like I can turn on the TV. Like there's a cat show somewhere.
Yeah.
This is like the
Cat show.
first quest. Yeah.
First,
Anyway, so this thing is kind of very interesting, I would say, as an idea. I guess they were doing this, without trying, but basically making sure that this will be a hit anyway, as it's a hit on VR.
I mean, exactly.
Yeah.
It's already proven by
Yeah.
one platform. So
it's the exact same gameplay. Like they didn't change anything, just slap the ads
Slap
pretty much
ads.
everywhere and put like a control scheme for the abilities and for the
Yeah.
movement. That's it. Like
I wonder what's the deal for Astotti versus new folder games, like the revenue split or whatever. Like how does that look like?
I guess some UAs involved in that.
I'm pretty sure for
Yeah. Goodbye.
MCAT definitely. Goodbye.
But basically, usually in our industry, right, the biggest litmus test if a game is really doing well is how many copies it gets, right? And I'm Secure and I'm a Cat has so many copies.
Yeah, because they
Yeah.
hit number one downloaded game. So
Yeah, and that's why they have the original game in the name of the game actually. So it's
Yeah.
I'm Security original game.
Yeah, because essentially the iOS version came out a lot later than the Android one. And I
Like a
played when it
week
came out, like on the
ago.
second day. The
no,
second day when it
week
came
later.
out, the first version on
Okay.
iOS. And it was so bad. You could tell they had rushed it because
Yeah, they had
it
to
was
be the
really hard to
first- yeah.
stamp people. Yeah.
Cat from Hell, Cat Simulator, Granny POV, I am Cat Simulator, Virtual I am Cat live game 3D.
All of it.
Yeah, there's a lot of I am Cat stuff for sure.
Let's dive into I'm Security.
Yeah, so I'm Security is about you being a bouncer, and you get these different customers, or let's say people that want to get into a nightclub, and you have some rules that you need to adhere to
Oh,
before you watch
Oh.
that.
Before you watch an ad.
For AI chatbot this
Hello.
time.
Hello, AI chatbot.
For sure. Man, like I'm really wondering which one is gonna be the best one. Like we'll need to cover that one also.
I mean, if you read my messages, then you already have 5 of these in the chat.
I've seen
And
it,
say-
but I
Yeah,
want
yeah,
I want really like the best one. I will probably waifu one.
Sure.
Anyway, so you are the bouncer here, and you need to adhere to these rules because, and this is the point I'm kind of lost within this game, because if I don't adhere to them, so what?
I don't understand it either. I've been playing
So
like
you
I'm
can
up to
approve
level.
pretty much
I'm on level
everyone,
14,
and everyone goes into the bar and nothing happens, and like that's
Yeah.
it.
So what?
So it's literally one of those games that like it's just for the lols and the funs.
For the loss, exactly.
Yeah, like what was it, like the patient simulator or whatever, or surgeon simulator? You remember that
Surgeon.
one? You're like
Yeah.
operating on like literally this kind of a thing, which is like again game just for because we can. Yeah. So you have VIP clients meshed in, which are basically giant advertisements. I guess I don't know if these are even in the original VR version. I would guess not, maybe, or they are. I don't know. So when somebody comes in and you have some rules that you need to check, again, this is like
Can't believe you fell for that.
Yeah.
Man, this is like one of those reviews where celebrities go into Chili Peppers and they need to talk about something or read a book, like equivalent of that. So you have a vast array of tools that you can use, ranging from X-ray, from pliers, from whatever is here, like metal detectors, drunkenness sensors, temperature sensors, or whatever, tattoo removal even.
Yeah, remove a tattoo. Come on.
Yeah, so you this guy doesn't have
There's
one.
no tattoo.
So what?
Oh.
Just remove
Yeah,
stuff.
we sell
gonna
his
sell it.
shirt. Yeah, and then you can like grab people's stuff and pretty much rob them, because
You can do
You-
crazy shit.
you sell it. Then you can like punch them up. Did I punch his necklace only?
But they never punched back.
There we go.
Oh my god.
You have like if I understand, like you can buy stuff for them and dress them like you want. If I understand that correctly, then as I said, there's the broker guy here that you can sell everything that has value. Then you
Oh.
have like boxing gloves, honey beehive, and like old Polaroid that you can, or like pigeon, and another interstitial.
You said, well, what did you just do?
So you have like stuff for
And
ads.
right now, you can see that the conversion rate on interstitials are probably quite good, huh?
Of course, because like interstitials during core gameplay that involves clicking is like, yeah, amazing idea. I hope Google you're watching.
Yeah, what are they gonna do?
Nothing.
Jack
Yeah,
shit.
so see, like
They're gonna call the app police.
so
oh
basically,
wait, there is none.
So basically, what's happening here? Like you have the base stuff here downstairs.
Always makes me laugh.
Yeah, you have the base stuff, and then you have the premium stuff, which is just bigger fun, like voodoo dolls,
Voodoo doll.
Kalashnikov,
Yeah.
egg. I don't know even what this is, and so on and so forth. But this is all for an ad. So if we want
Rewarded ad.
Kalashnikov, we need to watch an ad for Scrabble Go. Yeah, there we go. So you do this, and you either like torture, punch, or dress up people or whatever, and it's fun supposedly, and that's it. Like that's the game.
The biggest difference I see when you're going through it now on Android from iOS is that there's no banner ads for you, and on iOS there's banner ads.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm wondering if that's a
But it
thing
has
because
the
of the
same
build you
Implementation,
have.
I guess.
Same intensity of interstitials.
Yeah. 1 minute.
Oh, okay.
1 minute. Yeah.
Oh my
So
God, what is
here the
this?
gameplay is a
Poor
bit
AI.
Yeah.
shorter. So if we go, I'm security. So here the gameplay is a bit shorter. So 12 interstitials per daily active users, 2 rewarded ads I put, and 90 banner impressions per DAU because of the 12 minutes average gameplay that we got. Meaning that I'm security, based on its 1.4 million DAO from Sensor Tower, is on $118,000 a day.
Oh, that's too much, man.
120K a day.
118, but yeah,
And what was the cat?
170.
170.
So like 300K a day, both games.
All I'm doing is like,
Yeah.
if these DAU numbers are correct, I've moved the ECPMs for very large
I know what
volumes.
you're
Like,
Yeah, just sure, but still, I think like this is
amazing.
the same. Yeah, I mean, of course, it's amazing, but it looks
what's
like
that?
this is not that scaled in terms of the UA, so that doesn't really. And pass the smell test, the 120K.
You mean that if
I
it
would,
is so profitable, why don't they scale it higher? Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking also. Yeah, because
So what do you think we're missing here then? If you guys don't think,
I think it's too
those
much. I
revenue
think
numbers?
it's like it is high, but I would say more close to like 80K per day or something, which is still interesting. But I would say
this
it's a little bit
is
lower
all
than
based on the notion
120.
that if it's so profitable, why don't they scale it higher?
No, it's just there's not that much UA, and if you go to actual like number of
But
downloads,
it could be organic, right? Like even
Yes,
the
yeah, of
ECPMs
course.
I'm
Yeah,
using
yeah.
is like $4 globally, which is terrible, right? And
Yeah,
the US I'm doing
sure.
11, which is not great.
Sure, but there's zero purchasers, right? So it's not like high paying users. So the ECPMs won't be that high.
It's organic as well.
Let me
So
check
it's
that.
like,
I guess.
can you look up the organic split versus paid?
No,
Matthew will look it up. We'll finish this one and then we can go.
Yeah.
You need to add I'm security original. Yeah.
Yeah, let's see how like what are the numbers here, because you go here and then
It was doing 1.3 million a day.
Yeah, but now it's not. That's my point.
The active
Still
user base
quarter.
downloads don't matter.
Okay.
Yeah, at games
Okay, fair.
almost don't matter. It's 1 million less than the cat. But
And
it
go
was
countries.
Yeah, exactly.
And go countries.
countries.
Yeah, here you go.
Germany is higher than the US, like double.
I mean,
Germans
now
love a
it's
good simulator.
now it's not.
Now it's not.
That's the thing. Like the last 30 days, I mean, yes, it was big in the very beginning of March, so maybe there it can be like 120, 100, maybe 40. But now I would say it's lower than that. But I mean, maybe we'll find out.
I think like this is not sustainable at all. Like I mean, not even like next 2 months or something like this is gonna die.
Well,
Are these hyper casual? Like
These aren't even hyper casual. Like this is literally built for different platform. You see it. Like it's.
so
I know. I'm not saying like it's not like making money. I'm just saying like because what I would do being a Astotti, what I would do would be I would do a third game, which would take all the learnings from these two and do a proper progression on top of it.
I would be a cat security.
You know what I would do? I would
Cat
actually
prison.
get myself. I would actually get myself a UA partner that could help me scale. What?
Oh wow, nice!
Yeah.
I think you should call PVX Partners, because today's
tell me
episode
more.
is brought to you by our sponsors, PVX Partners, the simplest, most effective credit line for marketing. So if you're scaling your game, or you have some VR game that you wanna translate on
Which is the
mobile,
most popular VR game at all.
and you need to partner to scale the game. No equity dilution. You can repay as you get paid. Flexible, fast. Just you can secure the funding within 30 days and get the term sheet just 24 hours. So if you want to take control of your UA budget without giving away a piece of your company, visit pvxpartners.com and see how they can help you grow your game.
You can keep
So
your
it's-
9 lives together.
Exactly.
You give away a piece of your heart in every one of these ad reads, Matej. It's
I know.
Good to hear.
Always. It's pvxpartners.com. Don't forget. Okay, so you can actually play if you want.
Which one?
There's no creatives.
There is. I just want to.
I want to see the creatives.
Yeah, but I wanna just give you a little bit of information before we go into the
Should I play
kind
the
of
in-between?
creatives. Yeah, you can play.
I'm Cat.
You can play. I'm Cat.
Yeah.
Because so as we mentioned, all of these the early growth was kind of driven by the viral content on social platforms. Obviously, right?
There's a lot of
Because
YouTube videos of these people. It's very streamable.
exactly.
All of these
It's
games are
very
very streamable.
So there are like some creators that went really out of the box, and they're using so many different videos of the gameplay. Alongside the kind of viral moments, there are some UA by Astotti, mostly on the I'm Cat. The I'm Security is not that big of a lift, but they're using Facebook and TikTok again, obviously, and then Google. And for I'm Cat, I'm gonna show you what else they're using. It's actually quite a lot of creatives and quite a lot of UA channels. I was very surprised. Also, if you kind of remember when I'm talking about animals, what do you think like the CPI is
Low.
in comparison to other gaming themes or whatever? So we had the Goat Simulator, which I was talking about a million times before. We had the Ant Forex game, the Ants Kingdom, I think.
Ants Underground Kingdom, yeah.
Ants Underground Kingdom. We had also Wolves in again Forex, and then yes, and then I saw some dogs, obviously,
Apes,
and apes as well. Yes, so animals in general, very low CPIs. People use it. Cat, fucking hell, awesome.
Talking Tom.
Tripla will agree with you, right?
Yeah. Yes, exactly. They will definitely.
Oh, we need to play their new game, by the way.
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
That is, by the way, like this new trend of games, which is like nearly the lawyers, but not. We'll get to that. Just a teaser.
Yeah, just a teaser. So there was a social media and cross promotion. So there was like teams actively promoting the game after the release on Twitter and Instagram. Posted videos on TikTok, and I'm gonna show you those as well in a second. With actually hashtags I'm Cat and I'm Security, just highlighting the games, and they were talking about how this game is free on mobile to convert the VR buzz into mobile instance, which definitely worked crazy. Like all of these videos, they have millions of views. I will show you. And additionally to this, like there was a heavy, like you showed, like heavy cross promotion from other Astotti titles, like all of them, not only one game, but like all of them. So
heavy cross promotion of the other Astotti titles.
All from the others as well. In all the other Astotti
all
titles,
the others also had that.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. So that's where it's all coming together. So then, there's the viral lift I was talking about, and then what else? Interesting. Yeah. So there are good YouTube videos. Oh my God, there's so many of them. Like different creators, all the jokes around the bouncers. There's one video that got like 10 million views on YouTube for both games, and mostly on TikTok. So people are saying like this is insane. Like you remember like all this crazy stuff you could do in Goat Simulator. You can do Cat. I'm Cat. Like that's so streamable. Like it's insane.
34 million views for the top video. 35.
Yes.
35 million views.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Just look at this.
So how many downloads in total for the two games, right? Like it's... Wow.
You see these shorts?
Exactly. That's
all
that's
10 million.
Yes, exactly.
That's where I'm going
from.
Yeah, half the list
it's counting. Yeah,
it's
counting.
Yes. Oh my God.
Do you think... Like usually when you're scaling a game to these levels, right? Like you spend X on UA, but with this virality factor, do you think it's like X minus 2X or something? Like how much less can you spend? Like because this is viral, right?
This is viral. I mean, if you spend X, then this is
half.
Yeah,
a third.
Even less. Like you can spend like 70% less, to be honest. Wow. Because look, like they even like what they did on the official TikTok account, they started posting teaser clips and challenges, so, showing a funny scenario or like inviting others to duet the cat or react. And it's like it catapulted the whole like engaging comments, and they're like all of these, like it's insane.
But this is all from the VR buzz.
Exactly.
Because this is the games are like 2 months old. This is all like 5 to I don't know how much old.
Exactly. And when when the mobile game released, like that's what I said, like they said on the TikTok account at YouTube, like it's free on mobile, so go. So they just kind of jumped on
Can you show me these videos? Can you show me one?
Which one of these?
No,
any
no,
of-
no.
any of these.
Matthew, if you give the screen to Matthew, I just want to see some of these videos.
Well,
Okay.
it's okay. You could show them basically.
But those
but
are all
no.
shorts, actually. Those not even videos.
Yeah, 1 sec.
Man,
I would guess the TikTok is
this
also
the
full of this.
profit on this must be massive then, huh?
It's just like sitting pile of cash, waiting for
Yeah.
someone to grab it.
Man, there's a Ferrari dealer somewhere in the Baltics that must be pleased as punch.
You have 1 minute, like this is 3 million. This is our new game, and this is from
This is from the developer account.
developer account. This
But look at the
is
date.
from Meta. Yeah, it's MetaQuest. For MetaQuest, we have one like this. Again from the account. Like now you're writing. I mean, like how funny this is. And this is
I am cat free. Now it is. You have to pay with your eyeballs.
I mean, kind of. All of these look. I mean, it's just always like this. All of these are just from the VR game, but still, it's insane amount of different videos here. It's even this. And I love it. It's very simple. I mean, look, instead of waiting for an American update, there's a new update.
My guess is that 99% of people who watch this video will never play the game, or don't even own a VR headset.
On VR, no. On mobile, yes.
Yes.
And this is only new folder games, right? So if we go to, let's say, this tab instead, we have one guy. I played the Kotsu in a VR, which is 10 million subscribers, 400k views. Then we have also
Man, just go
these.
YouTube search the shorts. Like,
Yeah. Look,
those are
4 months ago.
Go to filter to right, and then go sort by view count.
Yep.
Yeah. Now we're talking.
Yeah, of course. 23 million views. This is the one, right? We're talking about. And this is insane, right? Hello.
Just getting slapped by Pan.
Yeah, sort of like Pan taking the knife. Revenge, baby. Oh. I still need to go here and then just go from the filters and then search or
order by view count there.
Yeah.
This is
go down,
mainly organic. Then like more than half is organic.
See, 34 million views.
Yeah, it was 5 months ago. 7 months ago, and all of these. So we can actually filter by upload date. Obviously, like all of these.
That we have like 0 because those are like done today.
Yeah, those are today. I know, I know, but it's like it's today. It's all of these like 30 minutes ago. Like it's still coming. That's what I wanted to showcase. Like it's still coming. So if we go to actually here, so we have the real stuff, right? So we have the I'm Cat Astotti on all the channels. So it's Facebook, Unity, Mintegral. We have Uplavin, all of these, and
from the creators of popular VR games.
Yes, this is the real one.
Mm-hmm.
Ha. So all
didn't even need to make new creatives.
Of course,
take the most popular YouTube videos.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Like, why would you do anything else? I mean, it's like
literally just money waiting to be grabbed, nothing else.
That's why there's like so many copycats, right? It's like it's you have all of these, and they have.
I'm just wondering why Ketchup would stop working with these guys back in the day. It's just a money printing machine. I guess they're
CPI
busy.
on this thing?
I remember a US gold simulator for purchase campaigns like $1 or something, which was on Facebook.
This
So
is not
even
campaign.
purchase. Exactly, this is not even purchase. So it's like
Ad ROAS.
Yeah.
A few cents, I guess.
Oh, there's like so many voiceovers in here. Oh my god! So it's too loud. But you see, like you have actually quite a lot of different creatives in here. Even these are all the same. Actually, that we saw. I'm Cat, and then let's go to Uplavin. See, okay, Grandma. Yeah, jeez, it's all different voiceovers, and it's so loud. Hello. I mean, this is
Literally like stealing grandma's glasses and they're waiting to be slapped by her pan.
yeah.
Okay.
I think it's missing in here. Oh wait a second.
Can we do demo? Like, what's the demo on this thing?
We can. Well, 1 second. I'm just trying
I think
to.
this is like very good for like the super.
Wait, this is what I'm trying to get.
And there's no data.
Oh, it's a video.
I can
So-
hear the noise in your headphones.
Yeah. It's so loud. So this is actually what we do with Playable Maker. So it's exporting playables from videos. I mean, this is exactly it. So you're going, and then you need to tap. There you go. And now we tap again.
Half of the video is basically elderly cruelty.
Yes, it is.
What about I'm
It is.
Security?
Yeah.
That's like
Oof.
normal cruelty.
Is
Oh wait, but do you want to do the demo where we
Yeah,
are?
I'm there. It's not there. Don't
Oh,
even
you are?
bother.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too
Too
early,
soon.
right? It's too early. So, but if you go here, it's like, oh my god, I love it. It's so funny with all of these different videos. It's still, I mean, it is cruel, obviously, but it's, I mean, what do you expect this to be?
Yeah, it's basically Goat Simulator on steroids.
Yeah.
I really wonder
Yeah.
how our video will fare then if you release it. Call it I Am Cat.
Yeah.
It's kind of surprising to me that Goat Simulator had all this success and hasn't really been done, like, or iterated on
This
until
is
now.
the iteration, man.
Yeah, but
We're
that's like
watching
what,
it.
8 years later?
No, not that,
oh.
not that years. Not that years,
I
like a few
was
years later.
Simulator.
But then
But Goat Simulator was a premium game for a really long
it
time
was,
as well.
and then yeah, and then they launched it on mobile as well. So
Initial release 2014. So 11 years
but
ago.
it's like, yeah, but that's the
Literally April
the
1st,
premium.
2014.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, then we go to I'm Security, which is this is cruel shit. Look,
Oh yeah, you can do like much more cruel stuff there because it's designed for it.
yeah,
Yeah. It's like preying on that.
Yeah.
sick. Come on.
What?
Yes, exactly. I mean, it's a little bit fun. I mean, it's just cruel. It's kind of funny, and I think that's what it is all the time in these creatives, and even in this game. I mean, seriously, like see, what else would you expect?
Yeah. It's like I told
Nothing.
you, like that ragdoll game. Like what? Like it was
Yeah.
popular 10 years ago or something.
Yeah, no, but in this look in here we have only Unity and Facebook, so there's like not so many other channels
I'm
as
Cat
it
is
is
the
in
hit,
I'm
like,
Cat.
is
Yeah,
doing
it's-
a
This
lot
is
better.
literally like the supermarket simulator trend done right. Because you
Yeah.
don't do the copy, you just talk to the actual developers and do it.
yeah, but the thing is, like, yeah, that's true. Fair enough. I would say also, yeah, there's the huge organic kind of lever here, obviously. But they both games climbed to the top 3 positions in the both stores. So that's
yeah.
like definitely helped.
Top one,
Top
no?
3 list. Top 1, yeah.
Top one
Yeah.
downloads.
Top one downloads. But for IMCAT, like that's a large portion of this was driven by paid UA, as we saw, which is good. I mean,
But still,
yeah, Brazil being the
If it's
biggest
profitable.
organic growth, right? With the supermarket simulator as well. But man, like, even these games on mobile, they have so many reviews. It's like 36,000 or like 24,000 reviews, and it's still
Yeah.
like super. It's awesome. Like
I'm Cat still did more than 300k downloads just yesterday.
Yeah. So, what do we say?
Yeah,
Truly
let's
perfect.
finish here. But
So
execution,
do we-
Astotti.
Perfect storm.
Do we
Perfect
think
storm.
that this is like in whole history of Astotti their biggest games
No,
yet?
they have some massive titles like
But I
when
mean,
they were with
revenue-wise,
Sega
man.
games.
I don't think it's because I think the Idle Breaker is on the, and all these like 2 other games, it's on the market for some time. So, and this is just like, a month
Idle Breaker?
and something. Oh, yeah,
Compared to this?
it's long. It's low. It's how long is like when was it launched? Actually,
I don't think so.
it was quite some time ago.
We can speculate, but what? We can actually just ask.
We can ask, but we can't.
Like
We
5
can't.
million downloads, 5 million overall revenue.
Yes,
That's it.
which is IIP only. There's ads.
I
as
know.
well.
Yeah, I mean probably another 40% ads.
Yeah,
Exactly.
but keep in mind, IMCAT is like what?
Oh, I have it
already
here. I can
14
actually
million
calculate it.
downloads.
Yes, but how long can it sustain? You just said it like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, I know.
That's the thing. So I don't think it's gonna be more than this. We'll see. Maybe
We'll see.
yeah.
But what can sustain if they do a third one?
Cat
They will.
security.
Exactly.
Cat security. Cat security.
Or
Of course.
whatever, like get the Tom and
Yeah,
Jerry
yeah, of
thing
course.
on this. I don't know.
Yeah.
Tom and Jerry.
Like you remember the game, like the whole thing, like
I know. Yes.
the battle in the
It
basement.
was so cruel. Yes, I know. It was so cruel. You were climbing from left to right, like doing like terrible things to Tom. Yeah, I know. Tom was chasing you as Jerry. I was like, that was like the best game
Jerry
ever
had like
in my
a
childhood. Yeah.
airplane with like grenades
Yes.
or bombs or what was
Bombs, and you're Tom was throwing X at you or something. Yeah. Or the other way around. So yeah. Good.
Yeah, so
I
I
would
learned
say-
something today that after
Yes.
13 years of VR, here we arrived. The pinnacle
are.
of VR.
Here we are. There you go.
Here we are. And on that note,
Yeah.
Meow. Thank you very much for coming. As we always say, please share this video with your industry friends, family, friends, dogs, and cats. We've been taught, like I was building this up for 3 years, so now it's actually here. Okay, so thank you very much for coming, and please join the Slack channel and comment anything under the video so we know what you're thinking.
Yeah, we're hitting the 3K soon. Be there.
All right,
Ciao.
cheers.
Ciao.